New York's a dangerous place to be. New York City's a dangerous place to get high. I got busted, for real, after a show in the Parkside Lounge. A fan came up to me. He's actually a guy that, he was a violinist. They cuffed me up, and it's really stressful. So thank God I'm stoned. And we're driving down to the Tombs. And as soon as we pull up, the Tombs is this big, federal building with a huge garage gate. And as soon as we pull up, the gate opens, and right then, on the cops' radio comes Pink Floyd, Welcome to the Machine. That song is scary as fuck when you're like 14, When you're stoned in handcuffs, 35, going to jail, and you hear, Welcome, my son, to the machine. You're like, oh shit, tonight I'm gonna see the devil. I had a red sweatshirt on, these big thick glasses. I'm walking into the Tombs. Everybody eyes me up. The place is packed. This is 12:30 at night. Everybody eyes me up. And this one Rasta points me out from the back. And this wasn't like the nice Rasta. This wasn't like the Bob Marley Rastafarian. This is a bourgeois bonton machete motherfucker. And he goes, yo! I found him. There's Waldo. And the whole jail started laughing, even the cops. High Times is having a wee festival. Have you heard about that? Wee! And we're gonna check out Mike Hughes. I think he knows all about it. Let's check him out.
Let's see if we can find him.
Yo, Mike, what's up with the wee?
Many camp-out festivals this summer offer attendees live music, a feeling of community with like-minded individuals, and for some, herpes. So why is the High Times Wee Festival being singled out? Immediately after receiving the application for the Wee Festival, county officials convened an emergency meeting to change a 40-year-old law governing special events. Is this sudden policy change meant to prevent the Wee Festival from taking place? And if so, why would officials go to such lengths? Some feel it has to do with what WE stands for.
Donna, did you get the insurance?
Steve, what does WE stand for?
World Hemp Expo Extravaganza. It got its name from the Merry Pranksters. It was World Hemp Expo, but then Ken Babbs said, no, you got to put an extra E on the end so that it's the sound people make when they're having fun.
You may have noticed the use of both hemp and ganja in the title. Now, this specific listing of the illegal activities that will be present at the event has led some to say you might as well include catfucking and illegal fireworks. World Hemp Catfucking and Illegal Fireworks Expo Extravaganza doesn't quite have a ring to it. Really, in naming this event, there's an element of breaking through the fear and shame that shroud the marijuana community. So, in a way, WE is helping to normalize smokers and maybe even create pothead pride. Still, some area residents, particularly Kathy Nelson of Red Bluff, California, were up in arms against WE.
Do you think Kathy Nelson knows that pharmaceutical drugs are the biggest drug problem in America? We get half the kids on amphetamine in the form of Ritalin and Adderall.
But just when it seemed darkest for WE, the festival's fortunes took an unforeseen change.
The WE Festival is not going to happen in a hayfield in Red Bluff. Thanks to these new laws, we're moving the festival to the county fairgrounds, which means instead of shitting in the woods, now we're going to have huge buildings, nice facilities, electricity, nice showers, a cafeteria, and for the crew. So thank you to Hamer County Board for moving us into a plush new venue.
And so it appears these peaceful potheads will have their party. But if you want to set off a Peruvian tailgater while fucking a cat, you're gonna have to start your own festival. Rob?
I truly think that marijuana needs to be in New York City, in the city of Manhattan. Violence and stress just runs rampant in the city, and we need to bring it down. Check out a clip from George Carlin, the one and only.
In 1951, I was 14, that's what I want to tell you. When grass swept the neighborhood, we hadn't been into grass before that. We were into gang fighting and wine and beer in the park, man, and punching the shit out of people. Yeah, and then pot came along and gang fighting went away. Just in one semester in shop class, guys went from making zip guns to hash pipes, you know?
You know, there was all kinds of gangs like the Warriors and the street merchants and the goblins, and boom, a little bit of weed cuts that all out. That's what I'm talking about, people. You come to New York City to get it on, man. That's what's happening. Boom! I've lived everywhere. I've lived in San Francisco, I've lived in LA, I grew up in DC, I've been down south. Nothing goes off like New York.